totally forgot. Well, my girl's here with me, so I'm just like, usually she'll say something. So we totally forgot all about it. All right, we are live. All right. I got, hey, Mark, you good, Mark? You good? Okay, Mark is out of this one. We'll see him in the next heat. All right, Chuck, Josh, Randy, and Jeff. This should be a good race right here. Chuck and only Chuck on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Josh, Randy, and Jeff. All right. All right, Randy, looking to reset TQ. Haven't seen him in a minute. He's fresh. Looking to reset TQ right now over Chuck. Oh, Josh moves up to the number 1 spot. Oh, there goes that TQ. My top 3, Josh, Randy, and Chuck battling it out. Chuck does have the hot lap, though. Chuck moves up to the number 1, looking to reset his TQ as well. 13-8. He's got composure.
Pikes PRC Arena. We are live.
Yes, we are live. Josh in the 2, Randy in the 3.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier, and Randy Miller.
Ooh, a little loose there, Jeff. All right. Chuck and Josh, both faster than the previous TQ. Josh only 1.0 right behind Chuck. Randy's only 1.2 right behind Josh. That battle for 1, 2, and 3 is still anybody's game. Who's going to tap first? Who's going to blink? Who's it going to be? Good hustle, son. And go. Good sportsmanship right there with Chuck. He's going to earn that one. He is all over Josh like white on rice.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Josh Cavalier, Randy Miller, and Chuck Erickson.
All right, Chuck has to get past Randy, but he has to get by Josh, regain that spot. Putting the pressure all over Josh. Josh in that blue, Chuck in that gray and orange. Oh, Chuck flips. Let's see what this changes. Randy coming through with that pink and black. Let's see what happens here. All right, everybody's 2 seconds or more separated. Josh to looking to reset TQ. Puts himself number 1 overall. Puts Chuck down in that number 2 overall. Randy number 3 overall. Jeffrey number 4 overall. Isaiah number 5 overall. Bumps Mark down. We'll see what happens on the next third heat.
After 2 minutes left,
Isaiah puts himself in the A sortie.
Randy Miller and Chuck Erickson.
I know, they're in the car too. Huh? It's down there.
Where are your glasses?
Oh wait, no, you just need the remote. You don't need the key.
So where are your glasses?
Right in the cup holder. Just hit that. All right, minute 12 to go. 17-5 buggy. Up next, I got Chuck, Big Mike, Andre, Doug, and Bobby.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Josh Cavalier, Chuck Erickson, and Randy Miller.
Don't forget, we got oval racing tomorrow. Look like we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Chuck's in town, so he's bringing the whole gang. Mike, you coming tomorrow? That's what I'm talking about. All right, Josh, Randy, Chuck, and Jeff. My 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll see Mark out in the next heat. Everybody's driving so well out there. There's no crashes. Isaiah bored out there rolling up a cone. Thanks to the government for those cones.
8,
All right.
7,
Keep on
6,
going until she calls your
5,
name.
4,
Josh,
3,
Randy, Chuck.
2, 1.
All right. Keep on going.
Josh Cavalier done.
Josh done in
Chuck
the 1,
Erickson
Chuck
done.
in the 2. Him and Randy
Jeffrey
were
Moore
battling it out.
All drivers are
Oh,
finished.
Randy got dropped
Randy
down to
Miller
the
done.
3. Randy moves to the 2. Jeff in the 4. That is a race. Overall position, still Chuck, Josh, and Randy for overall estimated position. But in this race, it'll be Josh, Randy, and Chuck. That is it. Nobody resetting TQ. Chuck still maintains it. All right, that is a race. Good job, you guys. That was an awesome race. 17.5
Up next,
buggy.
race number 3. 17.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Chuck Allred.
Yeah, Chuck,
Michael
you kept it
Shelton.
clean for those last
Andre, I need to buy a mini Z
few
Pacelco.
laps.
Doug Magoon.
Maintained it.
Bob Allred. Chuck Allred. Doug Magoon.
All right, you heard her. Chuck, Mike, Andre, Doug, and Bobby.
Bob Allred.
Oh, battle between Josh, Randy, and Chuck. Those are good battles watching. Watch the sweeper. There you go.
Michael Shelton.
You got almost 10 years on me. Oh. There's Andre.
Andre, I need to
Yes,
buy
I
a mini
saw
Z
that.
Pacelco.
All right. Do need Marshall down on this end? Oh, I got one down here. Need one at that corner. Josh right there. Jeff, you're over here near the driver's stand? We should be good. We should be good. Uh-oh. What happened? Who's that? What did you do? A tune job. Oh. Well, he pulled into the right garage seeing Chuck. All right, All right, Chuck, Mike, Andre, Doug, and Bob. I got Chuck going on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Big Mike, Andre, Doug, and Bob. All right, everybody's on their own clock. 17.5 buggy. This is your chance to get up into the A sort. Andre already looking to reset TQ on his lid. Chuck with quick reflexes. Oh, thank you, Eli. I thought you were going to grab that, but thank you, though. All good, all good. All right, Eli, we got to do it again, man. We got to keep Sean at bay. All right, Chuck in the 1, Doug in the 2, Andre in the 2, Doug in the 3. Andre's making his way back up. Chuck with the
1 minute
15-0.
left. The top drivers are Chuck Allred, Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, and Doug Magoon.
Andre in the 2, Doug in the 3, Mike in the 4, Bobby in the 5. Chuck and Doug battling it out. Andre and Mike battling it out. Mike moves up to the number 3 spot. Mike into the 3 spot. Andre in the 2. Doug drops down to the 4. Chuck in the 1. Chuck and Andre battling it out. Boy, Andre's been going down the ladder and climbing right back up. He's got them quick reflexes getting back up there. Andre up to the number 1 spot, 13.7, his fast lap. Chuck, 15.0. Mike, 15.6.
3 minutes left. The top drivers are Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allred, and Michael Shelton.
Mike with the 15.6 and Bobby with the 16.3. Andre puts himself number 4 overall. Drops Fernando all the way down 6 overall. Dropped me down 5th overall. Andre moves himself number 3 overall. Drops Eli, myself, and Fernando down. He is climbing the ladder. Five position change for Andre. Also has the hot lap. Andre on pace for a 21.514. His son has a 21.505. Let's see if he can make up 9 seconds. Good job, you guys.
After 3 minutes left. The top drivers are Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allred, and Doug Magoon.
This is crazy. Oh, that's what I was saying. Thank you, my love. Now I can see again. All right. All right, up next, we got Sean, Justin, Eli, myself, and Fernando. I think we're all up here. Well, most of us are. Leave my gray hair alone. Andre still number 3 overall. Sean and Justin in that 1 and 2 spot. Oh, what's this going on here?
1 minute 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allred, and Doug Magoon.
All right, Andre, Chuck, Doug Magoon, Michael, and Bobby. Chuck 8.5 makes that 3.6 behind Andre. Yeah, I know. Touring car's the way to go. All right, Andre, Chuck, Doug, Michael, Bobby. Chuck 5.7 behind Andre. We got Michael 5 seconds behind Doug.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco done.
Andre's done.
Chuck Allred done. Doug Magoon done. Michael Shelton done.
Looking for Bobby to finish. Here comes Bobby.
All drivers are finished.
All right, that's the race. Andre is going to take it. Puts himself 3rd overall. Chuck finishes in the 2, Doug in the 3, Michael in 4, Bobby in the 5. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars up. Come right back out here to Marshall. Race number 4.
Race number 4. 17.5 buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Sean Smith, Justin Pacelco, Eli May, Robbie Esplana, Fernando Linero. Fernando Linero, Robbie Esplana, Sean Smith, Justin Pacelco, Eli May.
All right, need some marshals out here. If you're in that last one, need you right back out here. I got Andre. I got Doug. I got Bobby. Need some on my end. Yeah, might as well do both. All right, guys. Sean and only Sean on the sound of the tone. Everybody else, wait till I call your name. Sean, less than 5. Justin. Eli. Robbie. Fernando. All right, everybody's on the clock. All right, we got Justin out to an early lead. That green and white car over the big one, around the finger. Down the straightaway he goes. Eli up to the 2, Sean in the 3, Robbie in the 4, Fernando in the 5.
Sean Smith.
Everybody in this race within 2 seconds of each other. Watch straightaway, watch straightaway. We are clear. All right, Justin out front. Sean, 9/10 behind him. Robbie, 6/10 behind Sean.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
Oh, Eli. Eli coming in hot. Justin, Sean 1.4 behind Justin. Robbie, 6/10 behind Sean. Make that 5/10. Your top 3 are faster than Sean's previous TQ run.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
150 left to go. All right, 130 to go, guys. Justin, Sean, 1.5 back. Robbie, 7/10 behind Sean. Eli, 3.7 behind Robbie. Fernando in the 5. Oh.
Rush me Waba Bossworth. Let go Robbie from Ellie Belly and Hi
1
Daddy.
minute left. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, Justin, Sean, Eli up to the 3. Robbie back up to the 3. Sean 1.3 behind Justin. 30 seconds left to go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, keep 'em going, keep 'em
One.
going.
Fernando Linero done. Sean Smith done. Justin Pacelco done. Robbie Esplana
All right,
done.
everybody's
All
done.
drivers are finished.
Justin's going to
Eli
take it
done.
and reset TQ. Sean finishes in the 2. Robbie up to the 3. Eli in the 4. Fernando in the 5.
Up next, race number 5. 17.5 Buggy Expert. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Zeke Bullinger, Michael Maldonado, Art Scrimo, Jade Kirchie, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth. Art Scrimo, Jade Kirchie, Michael Maldonado, Zeke Bullinger, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth.
All right. Looks like we got one more lap for Corey. That one's done, yes. All right, Zeke, Mike, Art, Jade, and Corey. I got marshals. I got a grid. Zeke, and only Zeke, on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Mike, Art, Jade, and Corey. It's my 17.5 Buggy Expert. Zeke leading the way, followed by Mike, Art, Jade, and Corey. Let's see what everything goes through on this. Zeke with a hot lap, 13.1. Mike Maldonado right behind him, 13.147. Art, 13.5. Jade, 13.8. Corey with a 13.7. All right, go put it back. Take my keys. The keys, and it's a short key. All right, Zeke already looking to reset TQ. Maldonado in the 2, Art in the 3, Corey in the 4, Jade in the 5. Yes.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Zeke Bullinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Scrimo.
All right, Zeke already down to a 12.889. Michael Maldonado 13.0, Art 13.1, Corey 13.2, Jade 13.7. Zeke on pace for 24.512, faster than his previous TQ. That includes Maldonado as well with the 23.501. 1 and 2 faster than the previous TQ. Maldonado moves up to the number 1 spot, takes it over from Zeke. 0.081 separates the 2. Art in the 3. Corey in the 4. Jade in the 5. You got 5 or 4 team associated out there picking on an X-ray. Always got to pick on the little guy. No pun intended, Art. Just saying.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Zeke Bullinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Scrimo.
I like Art. He's right here driving. No. He's from New York, so he's got the whole Boston attitude. Hey. Maldonado, that pink and white gray. Oh, drops down to the 2. He was the leader. Zeke moves up to the number 1 spot. That blue and white coming down the straightaway right behind Corey in that orange. Oh! Easy, Mike. Easy. He came in hot like Eli. That's how fast you're coming in, Eli. Hot like that. Can't come in hot like that. That was super hot. That car's still going. Are you done, Mike? Something bend?
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Zeke Bullinger,
That's
Michael
turning wider
Maldonado,
than it
and
should
Art
be.
Scrimo.
All right. Corey moves up 1 position up to the number 4 spot, takes it over from Jade, estimated position. Zeke, Maldonado, Art, and Corey. Art moves up to the number 2 spot. Corey to the 3, Jade to the 4. Maldonado either bent or broke something. We'll see what happens. He's still number 2 overall. He had a 23.502. Art has a 23.506. Let's see if he can knock off 4 seconds. See if he can get that overall number 2 spot right behind Zeke with that X-ray. Art out there with that vibrant colored buggy.
1 minute
His
left.
signature
The
colors.
top drivers are Zeke Bullinger, Art Scrimo, and Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth.
All right, Zeke in the 1, Art in the 2, Corey in the 3. Art still pushing that 23.506. He is dropping it down, though, very slowly. He is getting it. He's got 33 seconds and another heat to do so. We'll see what happens. You notice how me, Corey, and Zeke's cars are very loud? We're all running metal gears.
10, 9,
5 more races.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
All
2,
right, keep on going.
1.
Let's see who got
Zeke
caught.
Bullinger done.
Zeke done in the 1, reset in TQ. Everybody's still on the clock. Here comes Art and Jade.
Art Scrimo done.
Rounding off
Jade Kirchie
2
done.
and 3. Here comes Corey in the 4.
All drivers are finished.
All right,
Corey,
all
I ain't
drivers are
got time for
finished.
that.
That was a good
Bosworth
race
done.
between Zeke and Mike. Art's up there in the number 2 spot. Jade in the 3. No position change on that. We'll see in the next heat. Good race, you guys. 4-wheel drive buggy. You are up next. Did you miss a lap? Yeah. There it is. Wait, hold on. We're going to see what happens here. Adjustments. Laps and splits. Or All right. Had to do a little bit of change there.
Up next,
Four-wheel drive
race
buggy.
number 6.
Big Sean,
4
Fernando,
WD
Jeff,
13.5
and Mark.
buggy. Heat
You have
1 of
another
1.
fifth buggy out there
Race
in the
order
next
is
heat.
Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, Jeffrey Moore, Mark Cooper, Fernando Linero, Jeffrey
All
Moore.
right. Where is Sean? There's Sean. Sean just needs to check in there.
Sean
Sean,
Smith.
all right. All drivers checked in. If you're in that last race, to include some volunteers, I got 1 3/4 marshals out here. Oh no, I got 3. I couldn't see Art down there. Well, Zeke was my 3/4 guy. I didn't see the half. I'm no taller than Art either. I shouldn't be talking smack like that. Art and I have like the same height. My belly's catching up with his, though. All right, I do need another marshal down here. Now you can cover both ends there. Yeah, just be quick. All right, Rich. All right, Sean, and only Sean. Yeah, sit right there and then with their feet up in the air. There you go. All right, Sean and only Sean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Fernando, Jefe, and Mark. All right, 4-wheel drive, 13.5 buggy. Sean, Fernando, Jeff, and Mark. Sean already looking to reset his TQ. Fast lap 14.1. Fernando 14.6, only 0.5 right behind Sean. Jeff 0.4 right behind Fernando in that number 3 spot. Mark somewhere. Oh, 1.1 right behind Jeff. I was looking for Mark. Ooh, easy, Fernando. You know why, Fernando? That's not your usual colors. What's up, Kirk? What you up to? You still building your truck? Huh? You brought the truck? You want to test it out? You can test it out right after this if you want.
After 1 minute left,
Thank
the
you,
top
Mark.
drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Jeffrey Moore.
Bring me that receiver that I just pulled off and the buggy. All right, 3:46. Oh, yeah. I don't want Art to get ran over. Where's the receiver at? Okay. Thank you, son. Oh, I got the receiver. I got the receiver. Charles, see if you can find me some
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Mark Cooper.
All right, you heard her. Sean, Fernando, Mark and Jeffrey battling it out. Mark up in the number 3 spot. Jeff only 0.2 right behind Mark. That's the battle to watch between 3 and 4. Sean's got 7 seconds over Fernando, but Sean looking to reset TQ over his previous one, 22.512. Right now he is at a 23.513. That is his pace.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Jeffrey Moore.
All right. Sean, Fernando, Mark, and Jeff. Minute 45 to go. Minute 45 to go, fellas. Sean in the lead, followed by Fernando and Mark. Jeff in the 4. Sean with that 13.343. Fernando 13.979. Mark with the 14.5. Jeffrey with the 14.4. Oh, take the keys. Go get your transponder off of your Fortec.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Mark Cooper.
What's that? Dude, did you fold one? Dude, check the one hanging up on the wall up here. You see where this pillar is? There's one up, way up top. No. On this side, on this white pillar, go through the pit, and you'll see it hanging up on the wall. See how bent that is. I don't know if it's bent or not. Somebody put it there.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fernando Linero done. Sean Smith done.
Sean done in the 1. Fernando in the 2. Mark. Where's Mark at? Here comes Mark and Jeff battling it out.
Jeffrey Moore
Mark
done.
and Jeff.
All drivers are finished. Mark
Finishing
Cooper
it out,
done.
rounding off 3 and 4. That's a good race, you guys, between Mark and Jeff. You guys were battling it out. Good job, you guys. 4-wheel drive 13.5 buggy. We're going into it like a 15-minute. Your Vortex, son. That is bent. That's bent. Hold on 1 sec. Pull off your transponder, son. All right. How bad is yours? Minutes. 15-minute break. 15-minute break.
Up next, race number 1.
There's not one in there?
21.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 1.
Check my yellow
Race
pen
order
car.
is Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier, Randy Miller, Jeffrey Moore, Isaiah Esplana, Mark Cooper, Dave Magoon, Matthew Cooper, Rich I Break a Lot Rider, Robert Sonata.
Did I have one in there? Okay. Like sometimes we'll have Hot Rod come up here, and he'll be trying to.
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Mark Cooper, Dave Magoon, Matthew Cooper, Rich I Break a Lot Rider, Robert Sonata.
Seems to be handling pretty well, Kurt. What you need to do is put a bunch of weight on top of that servo or on top of the front. So, yeah, so what people do with the rear motor cars is you have to put all your weight right behind, right where the steering is, all your weight right there, and then you do your weight bias. Yeah, because it looks like you're starting a parachute, but you have to react with brake to overcome that. You should be able to full throttle that. Oh my God, babe, let it go. All right.
Jade Kirchi, Curtis Bonilla, $13.4. 19-6. 21.6. 17-8. 13-6. 17-9. 13-4. 13-6. 18-7. 'Mark Cooper. 13-2. 17-4. 17-5. 13-5. 18-8. 18-2. 18 flat. 16-2. 17 flat. 17 flat. 16-6. 28.3. 16-1. 18-1. 15-8. 19-5. 15-7. 17-8. 16-2. 16-6. 19-2. 15-9. 17-5. 16-6. 17-9. 15-6. 19-5.
'Yep.
55 flat.
All right, 2-minute call, 2-minute call, 2-minute call. Mark, Dave, Matthew, Rich, and Uncle Rob, you guys are up next in 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2-minute call.
Dave Magoon. Robert Sonata. $47 flat. 18-4. $19-1. 33.2. $18-4. 38.5. $18-2. 21.8. 5-4. 17-3. Rich, I break a lot rider. $17 flat. 17-2.
All right, just waiting on Mark and Matthew. Also, we will need some marshals out here. I am turning
35.6.
off practice right now. Racing is on. That's not how you do it, Dave. All right, do need marshals out here. Do need marshals out here.
Matthew Cooper.
I got Big Sean out here. Need 4 more marshals.
Mark Cooper.
All right. Do need marshals out here. I got Sean out here. I got, who's that right there in front of me? Is that Fernando? Okay. Do need 3 more marshals down on the other end, 1 in the center. Still need marshal on that other end. Still need one down on the end over there. Hold on. Need a marshal. 1 more marshal so I can get started. Never mind, I got Charles going. All the way down at the other end, son. All right, I got Mark, Dave, Matthew, Rich, and Rob. All right, Mark, and only Mark in that solid red, followed by Dave, Matt, Rich, and Rob. Mark on the sound of the tone, and less than 5. Dave, Matthew, Rich, and Uncle Rob. All right, this is my B sort. This is your chance to get, last chance to get into the A sort. Last chance to get into the A sort. Give it all you can. Remember, driver etiquette, driver etiquette. You see a faster buggy coming right up on you, give him some room. Ooh, easy, Matthew, easy. Oh, watch the straightaway, watch the straightaway. Straightaway's clear. All right, Mark leading the way, followed by his son in the number 2, Rich in the 3, Dave in the 4, Uncle Rob in the 5. Oh. Yes, babe.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Mark Cooper, Dave Magoon, and Matthew Cooper. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Mark Cooper, Matthew Cooper, and Rich I Break a Lot rider.
Mark, Matthew, Rich and Dave battling it out. Oh, Uncle Rob gets tangled up. Oh, it shouldn't be. Hold on. Yeah, it should not be that way. It should not be that way. Yeah, it should.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Mark Cooper, Matthew Cooper, and Rich I Break a Lot rider.
All right, it just brought to my attention 17.5 buggy. We're going to have to flip on those races. So if you're in race number 3, you are now race number 4. If you're race number 4, you are now race number 3. All right? So keep that in mind. So 17.5 buggy. Race number 3 will be Andre, Chuck, Mike, Doug, and Bobby. All right, that'll be race number 3. Number 4 will be Justin, Sean, myself, Eli, and Fernando. All right, thank you, Andre, on that. Right now, we have 21-5 buggy. Mark, Dave, Matt, Rich, and Uncle Rob.
1 minute
Mark
11
leading the
1 second.
way.
The top drivers are Mark Cooper, Matthew Cooper, and Rich I Break a Lot Rider.
All right, Mark puts himself up in the A sort, drops Isaiah down. Ooh, right into the weights. Ooh, watch your feet, Fernando. That thing would have bit your ankle. Would have hurt. I got Chuck and Randy up here. Josh should be up here shortly. Jeff will be up here shortly. This is my 21-5 buggy. Oh, you're up next. Get in next. Yeah, you're in the next race.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Cooper done. Dave Magoon done. Rich I Break a Lot Rider done. Matthew Cooper done. All drivers are finished. Robert Sonata done.
All right, Mark just bumped Isaiah down to B sort. Let's see what Isaiah answers back to. Mark, Matthew, Rich, that was my 1, 2, and 3. Dave in the 4, Rob in the 5. I am changing the race now. You guys are up next. 21-5 buggy A
Up
sort.
next, race number
Chuck,
2.
Josh, Randy, Jeff, and
21.5
Isaiah.
Heat 2 of 2.
Go ahead.
Race order is
Go ahead, check in. I
Chuck
got Josh
Erickson,
checking in right now.
Josh Cavalier,
Chuck right behind
Miller,
him.
Jeffrey Moore,
Randy right
Isaiah
there.
Esplana,
There's Jeff
Josh
and one more for
Cavalier,
Isaiah. Here
Chuck
comes Isaiah
Erickson,
in that hot pink. Go
Randy
check in,
Miller,
Isaiah.
Jeffrey Moore,
I just changed
Isaiah
it.
Esplana.
All right, you are good to go. All right, if you're in that last race, I need you out here to marshal. Do need 5 marshals out here. I got little Matthew down on that corner. I got Dave coming to the center. Yeah, his car is like a dying cockroach right now. Somebody flip that thing. He said thank you. All right, straightaway is closed. I do need marshals out here if you're in that last race. Uncle Rob's down there on the end. I got Matthew here. Mark, you want to cover down here on the driver's stand? And I need one right there. Rich? All right, I got marshals. I got a grid. I got Chuck, Josh, Randy, Jeff, and Isaiah. I'll call your guys' names off one by one. Chuck Yeager leading the way. Yeah, Chuck Yeager, man. That's the fastest dude, man. All right, Chuck on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Josh, Randy, Hefe, and Isaiah. All right, 21-5 buggy. Easy on that main jump there, son. There you go. Perfect. Chuck looking to reset his TQ with the 14.438. Josh, 14.6 right behind him. Randy into everybody is less than 0.03 of a second away from each other. Oh, my goodness. 0.2, 0.1, 0.0, 0.4 separates all of you guys. Top 2 faster than the previous TQ. Isaiah puts himself number 5 overall. He beat out Mark. He just got to keep it clean. Oh, he flips. It's fine. Bring me.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier, and Randy Miller.
All right, Josh, Chuck, Randy, Jeff, Isaiah. Bring me my controller and. All right. Again, race number 4. You are now race number 3. Race number 3. You are now race number 4. They are flipped. Keep that in mind. I need a battery, son. In that black box.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Josh Cavalier, Chuck Erickson, and Randy Miller.
Yeah, that'll work. Should be the perfect battery for this anyways. Eli, wait, hold on. We're in race number 4. Remember, I just said 3 and 4 are flipping. Okay. So race number 4, Andre, Chuck, Mike, Doug, and Bobby. You guys are race number 3. Race number 3 is now race number 4, previous. So race number 4 will be Justin, Sean, Robbie, Eli, and Fernando.
The top drivers are Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier, and Randy Miller. After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier, and Randy Miller. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Corey.
Chuck Erickson done.
Corey, can you swap that?
Josh Cavalier done. Jeffrey Moore done. Isaiah Esplana done. All drivers are finished. Randy Miller done.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is, I just go up to the next one, just go bypass third race and go up to the 4th race. Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Up next, race number 3. 17.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, Robbie Esplana, Eli May, Fernando Linero. Up next, race number 4. 17.5 buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Alarid, Michael Shelton, Doug Magoon, Bob Alarid, Doug Magoon, Bob Alarid, Chuck Alarid.
All right, son.
Michael Shelton. Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Andre, Chuck, Mike, Doug, and Bob. Bobby. All right. Andre leading the way on this one, followed by Chuck, Mike, Doug, and Bobby. All right, Andre, I need Marshall. I got Marshalls. I got everywhere I need. Okay, I got Marshalls. I got a grid. Andre and only Andre on the sound of the tone and lesson 5. Chuck, Mike, Doug, Bobby.
All right, guys, we got Chuck out front. Bobby in the 2, 1.5 back. Michael in the 3.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Chuck Alarid, Bob Alarid, and Michael Shelton.
All right, Chuck, Michael, Bobby, Andre, and Doug. All right, Bobby to the point. Michael,
After
4.2 back.
the top drivers are
Chuck
Bob
in the
Alarid,
3,
Michael
Andre in the
Shelton, and
4.
Chuck Alarid. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Alarid, and Bob Alarid.
All right, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Chuck, Bobby, Mike. Andre has a hot lap.
1 minute 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Chuck Alarid, Bob Alarid, and Michael Shelton.
Did your dad break, Justin?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco done. Doug Magoon done. Bob Alarid done. Chuck Alarid done. All drivers are finished. Michael Shelton done.
All right, guys. Can I get everybody to do one lap for me?
Up next,
Oh,
race
hold on.
number 5. 17.5 Buggy Expert. Heat 1 of 1.
Everybody do one
Race
lap for
order
me.
is Zeke Bullinger, Michael Maldonado, Art Scrimo, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth, Jade Kirchie. Up next, race number 3. 17.5 Buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, Robbie Esplana,
Sean,
May.
Robbie, and Eli,
Fernando
cross the loop
Linero.
one time for me.
Justin Pacelco, Fernando Linero,
There we go.
Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys, let's
Eli
go ahead and
May.
gather them up at the end of the
Sean
straightaway. I
Smith.
got everybody checked in. All right. Justin is your current TQ. Justin and only Justin on the sound of the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Justin, less than 5. Sean. Robbie. Eli. Fernando. All right. Hey, everybody's on the clock. Give you guys a few laps here. Let's just sort it out a bit.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Eli May. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys. 3 and 2 to go. Justin out front. Justin is on a new TQ pace. Your leader down the straightaway he goes. Green and white.
The top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
Justin's got on a TQ pace by about 1.5 seconds so far. All right, Justin, Sean, Robbie, Eli, Fernando. Sean only 2.7 behind Justin. Robbie, 2.6 behind Sean. Eli, 1.7 behind Robbie. Oh, Sean must have had a bobble. Sean to the point. Justin 0.7 seconds behind him. We got 4 in, 1 to go, guys.
1 minute 1 second. The top drivers are Sean Smith, Justin Pacelco, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, Eli, your leader coming up on you. All right, 30 seconds left to go. Justin back to the point. Sean 6/1000 seconds behind him. Justin slips about
10, 9,
3.5 seconds behind his
7,
previous TQ run.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robbie Esplana done.
All right, keep him going, keep him going. Robbie's the only one done.
Justin Pacelco done. Sean Smith done.
All right, Sean's going
Eli
to take the
May done.
W.
All
Justin
drivers are
finishes in the
finished.
2, Robbie in the 3,
Fernando
Fernando in
in
4,
done.
Eli in the 5. Justin holds on to TQ, though. Yep, I need my battery. It was a lot, okay? Our brains can't handle it.
Yeah. I can do that too.
Up next, race number 5. 17.5 buggy expert. Heat 1 of 1.
Ooh.
Race order is Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, Art Scrimo, Corey I ain't got time for that.
All right, need
Bosworth,
everybody to check back in.
Jay
Zeke,
Kirchie,
Mike, and
Jay
Art.
Kirchie,
There's Art.
Corey I
There's
ain't
Zeke.
got time for that.
There's
Bosworth,
Mike.
Art
That looks a
Scrimo,
lot better than Mike.
Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado.
All right, if you guys are good. Straightaway is closed. All right, I got Marshalls. I got a grid. I got Zeke, followed by Mike, Art, Corey, and Jade. Zeke on the sound of the tone in lesson 5. Mike, Art, Corey, Jade. All right. Q3, 17.5 buggy expert. Zeke leading the way, followed by Mike. Mike moves up to the lead. Zeke in the 2, Art in the 3. Give you guys 2 more laps to get settled.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Michael Maldonado, Zeke Bollinger, and Art Scrimo.
All right, you heard her. Zeke, Mike, Art, Corey, and Jade. Zeke leading the way. Mike, .019. Mike and Zeke are battling it out. They're just going back and forth. Mike was just up in the lead. Now Zeke's up in the lead. 0.1 separates the 2. Art in the 3. Corey in the 4. Jade in the 5. 0.096 separates 1 and 2. Art and Corey battling it out.
Left.
0.9
the top
separates the
drivers are
2.
Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Scrimo.
All right, Mike moves up to the 1. Zeke in the 2. 0.179 separates 1 and 2. These two are battling it out. All right, Maldonado, 12.845 has a hot lap. Zeke with a 12.9. Art with a 13.1. Corey 13.1. Jade 13.2. Art and Corey battling it out. 0.2 separates the 2 now. Mike and Zeke, 0.1 separates those 2. 1 and 2 battling. 3 and 4 battling. Jade's right there trying to keep up with Corey.
After 2 minutes left. The top drivers are Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Scrimo.
All right, Zeke, Mike, Art. Now you got some awesome battles going on. Maine will be great for pretty much all the classes. It's going to be a lot of good competition out there. All right. Zeke, Mike, Corey. Corey moves up to the number 3 spot. Art 0.4 right behind Corey. Those two still. Oh, Jade on his lid. Just stay right there, Fernando. All right,
the
one
top
more,
drivers
and
are
you're
Zeke
clear.
Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Corey. I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
Wasn't sure yet, huh? Zeke moves up to the number 1 spot, takes it away from Mike. One second separates those two. Corey and Art, 0.5 separates those two. 0.8 between Zeke and Mike. Boy, the two great battles going on right now. Ten seconds to go. 10 seconds to go.
8, 7, 6.
Art, 0.4 right
5,
behind Corey. Can
4,
he get it?
3, 2, 1.
Keep on going. Everybody's still on the clock. Art's still on. Corey's still
Zeke
on.
Bollinger done. Michael
Zeke
Maldonado done.
Maldonado done in the 2. Now it's between Corey and Art. 0.2 separate the 2. What happens here? Art
Art
done
Scrimo
in
done.
the 4 and Corey in
I
the
ain't
3.
got time
Oh,
for that.
Art
Bosworth
takes it
done.
away from Corey. 0.058. That was a good race there. Where's Jade? Jade, you finish? Good. All right. That is a race. Good race, you guys.
Up next,
All
race
right,
number
four-wheel
6.
drive, 13.5 buggy.
4WD 13.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, Jeffrey Moore, Mark Cooper. Fernando Linero, Mark Cooper, Jeffrey Moore. Sean Smith.
All right. Sean, Fernando, Jeffrey, and Mark. And Charles.
Mark Cooper. Sean Smith.
Andre, you going to run this one?
Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, can I get Fernando to cross the line, Jeffrey and Charles?
Fernando Linero. Jeffrey Moore.
Hey, I remember that body. And go ahead and cross the loop, Charles.
Charles Esplana.
All right, guys. Can I get one more marshal out there? Can I get one more marshal? Can I get a volunteer out there? Oh, I got Maldonado down there. I'm good. I just couldn't see him. We're good, Rich. I mean, yeah, if you want, yeah. All right, guys. Sean and only Sean on the sound of the tone. Everybody else, wait till they call your name. Sean, less than 5. Fernando. Jeffrey. Mark. Charles. Andre. He's good. He's just making an adjustment.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, Fernando Linero, and Sean Smith.
All right, guys. Andre out front. We got Sean in the 2. Sean only 2.1 behind him. It's a tank. Looks like a tank.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Fernando Linero.
All right, Andre, Sean, Fernando. That's your top 3. Sean 1.8 behind Andre. Andre needs to shave about 2 seconds if he wants to flirt with TQ here. Oh. All right, Sean leading him around. All right,
2 minutes
Sean.
left. The top drivers are Sean
It's
Smith,
broken, Rich.
Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, and Fernando Linero.
All right, guys. 1:15 left to go. Sean out front. Fernando in the 2. 10 seconds behind him.
1 minute
Jeffrey in
and
the
1
3.
second. The top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Jeffrey Moore.
All right, guys. 30 seconds left to go.
Prominokingv. Cheap viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at CRYXCWGY.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, keep him going, keep him going. Keep going, Charles.
Mark Cooper done. Sean Smith done. Jeffrey Moore done. Fernando Linero done.
All right, that's a race.
All
Sean's
drivers
going
are
to take the
finished.
W.
Charles
Does
S.
not
Brennan done.
reset TQ, though. Fernando finishes in the 2, Jeffrey in the 3, Mark in the 4, Charles in the 5.
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 buggy. A main. Race order is Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier, Randy Miller, Jeffrey Moore, Mark Cooper, Isaiah Esplana, Matthew Cooper, Dave Magoon, Rich I Break a Lot Rider, Robert Sonata.
What?
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 buggy. B main. Phil Clow. Michael Shelton. Eli May 4. Fernando Linero. $15 flat. 18.5. 32.4. 19.5. 14.1. 17.1. 17 flat. 13.3. 15.7. 13.5. 18.6. 21.3. 14.8. 13.1. 15.1. 19 flat. 13.4. 28.8. 14.1. 20.9. 19.9. 14.2. 28.9. 13.3. 14.3. 17.8. 16.7. 13 flat. 16.3.
All right, we're going to go into the mains in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 6:40, we will be starting. 6:40, we will be
15.7.
starting. The A mains, B mains, all the mains. For 21.5,
42.5.
17.5, expert, and four-wheel drive. $540.
16.1.
I need my glasses on, seriously. Okay. 540, not 640, 540. I didn't have my glasses on, sorry
14.2.
guys. So 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
$14 flat.
That boy's hooked on four-wheel drive. He likes four-wheel drive. Where's that? This one right here. Usually that's a hard class for a fun.
29.4.
Easy, Uncle Rob. Easy. Easy. It's supposed to be the easiest vehicle to drive. All right.
14-6. 14-6. 14-1. 19-8. 14 flat. 14-2. 13-8. 13-6. 13-6. 13-7. 13-5. 'Mark Cooper. 16-9. 'Sean Smith. 18-4. 13-8. 13-9. 13-6. 13-5. 13-7. 13-6. 24.8. 14-1. 13-8. Thirteen 7. 13-5.
All right, 1 minute call, 1 minute call for my B main. 21-5 buggy. I got
14-5.
Isaiah, Matthew, the two little guys, leading the way, followed by Dave, Rich, and Uncle Rob. You guys are up. 1 minute call, 1 minute call. Shutting off practice now. Thank you, Sean.
Robert Sonata. Dave Magoon.
All right, just need Matthew to check in. Matthew, go ahead and check in. Rich, check in.
Matthew Cooper. Rich I break a lot rider. Isaiah Esplana.
All right, Isaiah leading the way. Go up to that number 1 spot. Matthew in that number 2. Dave in that number 3. Right there, it's on the in between the little opening there. Number 3 is right there. Number 4 is that white block. Go up a little bit more, Dave. Right there. Number 4, that white square. Yep. And then number 5 right behind it. I do need marshals out here. I need marshals in the center. I need marshals on the ends. This is our B main. Do need all our marshals out here. Need one in the center cone. Need one on the far end and near the driver's stand. Exit. Oh, you're Jeff right there. Sorry, Jeff. I was just talking to you, too. All right, thank you, Chuck. I got marshals. I got a grid. This is my B main. Isaiah, Matthew, Dave, Rich, and Uncle Rob. We are going on the tone in less than 5. Too much gas, son. Too much gas. Easy on the throttle, son, on that jump. There you go. All right, Isaiah leading the way, followed by Matthew. Dave in the 3. My random number generator is already generated for our cool 4th of July Pikes Peak RC Arena plates. Actually, placards, not plates. Go, 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 go. Watch your line, watch your line.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Matthew Cooper, Dave Magoon, and Isaiah Esplana.
Right there, Chuck, right there, Chuck. Watch your line, son. Watch your line. Whoa. Isaiah, watch your line. That's your number 1 right behind you, Matthew. Let him by. Never mind. Go.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Matthew Cooper, Isaiah Esplana, and Rich I Break a Lot Rider.
All right, Matthew. Isaiah. Rich. Isaiah right on Matt. Driver etiquette. Remember, driver etiquette. All right, 1 and 2, battling it out.
After
1 and 2, right
1
behind you,
second,
Uncle Rob.
the top drivers are Matthew Cooper, Isaiah Esplana, and Dave Magoon.
Number 2, right behind you, Uncle Rob. Go, 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 Matthew. All right, Dave moves up to the 2, drops down to the 3. Number 1 right there. Thank you. And where's Matthew at? Matthew's my number 2. Oh, Rich flips. Dave gets
2
by
minutes,
him.
4 minutes, 1 second. The top drivers are Isaiah Esplana, Matthew Cooper, and Rich I Break a Lot Rider.
Dave moves up to the number 3 spot. $140 to go, $140 to go. Isaiah in that pink buggy leading the way. Matthew, little Matthew, right next to him, his buddy in the orange buggy. That's number 2. Dave in the black buggy or a green buggy in the number 3 spot. Isaiah, Matthew, Dave, my 1, 2, and 3.
One minute left after 5 minutes 2 seconds. The top drivers are Isaiah Esplana, Matthew Cooper, and Dave Magoon.
All right, 35 seconds to go. Isaiah leading the way. Pink buggy, Matthew in the orange buggy. Dave in that dark green buggy. That's my 1, 2, and 3. Isaiah with a 15.2 fast lap. Matthew with a 15.9. Dave with a 16.5. Rich 16.1. Uncle Rob 19.9. 15 seconds to go.
Ten, nine,
See if
eight,
we could connect the battery.
7,
Probably
6, 5, 4,
right behind you,
3,
Doug.
2, 1.
Never mind. All
Matthew
right.
Cooper done.
Matt Dunn in the 2. Bring your
Isaiah
vehicle over
Esplana
here.
done.
Isaiah Dunn
Dave
in
Magoon
the
done.
1. Dave
All
in the
drivers are
3. Dave
Roberts and
is
I
my
done.
random plate winner. You guys beat the old guys. All right, that is a race.
Up next, race number 2. 21.5 buggy.
Corey's got to take pictures.
A
Hold
main.
on. Here he comes.
Race order is Chuck Erickson, Josh Cavalier,
Isaiah in the
Randy
1.
Miller, Jeffrey Moore,
Matthew in the 2.
Mark Cooper, Randy
Dave
Miller,
in the
Josh
3 with the
Cavalier.
random plate winner. Good job, guys.
Jeffrey Moore,
All right. Hey, Isaiah, pick a number between 1 and 5.
Chuck Erickson, Mark Cooper,
Okay. Number 1. You believe in Chuck. All right. All right. If you're in that last race, I need you out here to Marshall. I got Chuck, Josh, Randy, Jeff, and Mark. All battling it out for position. All right. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go ahead and line her up. Chuck in the 1. Josh in the 2. Randy in the 3. Jeff in the 4. Mark in the 5. I do need marshals out here. If you're in that last race, I need you out here to Marshall. If you're in that last race, I need you out here to Marshall. Where are you going, Isaiah? Right there? Oh, come over here, Isaiah. Isaiah, come over here. Come over here. Need one over at the cone. You got it over there at the cone? Matthew, come over here to the driver's stand. You go back over to that cone. Uncle Rob, right there at that cone. You stay right there. All right? And quit staring at your socks. No, that's why we spread it out. All right, as soon as Dave fixes the track, track maintenance has been down minimal today. I'm surprised. Wait until we get Vortex out there and destroy the track. All right, Chuck, Josh, Randy, Jeff, and Mark. This is my A main. Chuck leading the way. He does have the TQ. Chuck, Josh, Randy, Jeff, and Mark. You guys are going on the tone in less than 5. Chuck leading the way, followed by Josh. Randy right there in the number 3. Jeff in the 4. Mark in the 5. Nice, beautiful, clean start between my drivers here. My A sort. Chuck coming down the straightaway. Josh trailing him and Randy. They're starting to pull away from 4 and 5. Oh! Oh, wait right there. Oh, yep. Go ahead, Chuck. Randy gets a clean getaway. Jeff right there, too. Randy, Jeff, and Chuck. Josh drops down to the 4. Golly, the whole field just flipped. All right, let's see. Chuck is coming up on Jeff. Who has the tighter line? Watch straightaway. Straightaway is clear.
After
5
1
minutes
minute left,
2,
the top
3, and
drivers
4.
are Randy Miller,
Trying
Jeffrey
to
Moore,
chase
and
down
Chuck Erickson.
Randy. Chuck all over Jeff. Oh. Josh all over Jeff. Or Josh all over Chuck. Oh, Chuck flips it. Go, Chuck. You're clear. You're after Josh. All right, Randy, Jeff, Josh, my 1, 2, and 3. Chuck in the 4, Mark in the 5. 4:27 to go. Still anybody's game. Everybody's still driving tight.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Randy Miller, Jeffrey Moore, and Josh Cavalier.
All right, Josh and Jeff battling it out. Chuck's joining the game, too. Randy has a nice, clean lead. Chuck moves up to the number 2 spot. He is trying to chase down Randy. Randy's keeping it super duper clean. That pink back end buggy, that is my number 1, Chuck. Chuck in that orange and gunmetal. Coming down the straightaway, that's my number 2. Josh in the solid blue, that's my number 3. Jeffrey in the purple and white.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Randy Miller, Chuck Erickson, and Josh Cavalier.
All right, Chuck in the 2. All right, 2:29 to go, 2:29 to go. 17-5, Buggy Bee, man. You guys are up next.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Randy Miller, Chuck Erickson, and Josh Cavalier.
All right, 1:14 to go. Randy, 14-4. Chuck, 14-0. Chuck moves up to the number 2 spot. Josh, 14-1. Jeffrey, 14-6. Mark with a 15-0. Randy leading the way.
1 minute 5 minutes 1
Chuck
second.
in the 2.
top drivers are Randy Miller, Chuck Erickson, and Josh Cavalier.
54 seconds to go. 20 seconds, drivers. 20 seconds. Ooh.
10, 9, 8,
Ooh.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeffrey Moore done.
Jeffrey Moore done. Here it comes. Battle for the lead
Mark
is
Cooper
right
done.
here. Chuck
Josh Cavalier done.
and Randy. Who's going to tap first? Here they oh, on the outside. Who comes down the straightaway? Randy wins it.
All drivers are finished.
And Randy is
Randy
also
Miller done.
my plate winner for this
Chuck
one.
Erickson
Random.
done.
That is a very good race. Chuck has the TQ for that one. Second in TQ. Come on. Bring your vehicles over here. That is a very good race. You guys raced down the straightaway. Randy just had a little bit more oomph. Reminds me of Corey passing me with my TC8 and his TC8. Chuck in the 2. Randy gets the random 4th of July plate. That was very close. That was so close. Where's Josh? Josh, bring your buggy over here. Bring yourself over here. So Josh forgot the whole program. He was on retirement. Totally forgot what to do. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm done. I knew there was going to be a lot of great racing today. That was good.
Up next, race number 3. 17.5 buggy.
Randy, that's your
Main.
plate right there, too.
Race order is
That is your medal
Andre,
plate.
I need to buy
Happy
a
4th of
mini Z
July.
Pacelco. Chuck Allered. Michael Shelton. Doug Magoon. Bob Allered.
So big. Good job, you guys. That was an awesome race between Randy and Chuck at the end. Chuck's like,
Chuck
I'm going to go
Allred.
do my timing now.
Doug Magoon.
Which one on the table? Oh, okay. I see.
Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right. Just waiting for Mike to check in. If you're in that last race, need you out here to marshal.
Michael Shelton.
All righty. All right, go ahead, line her up. Andre in that number 1 spot. Chuck in that number 2. Number 4 doesn't have a number on it. It's just a blank spot. Yep, right there, Mike. Somebody back up Doug real quick. No, never mind, he'll do a U-turn. And right there. All right. A little bit more there, Doug. Yep, you good to go. All right, I got marshals. I got a grid. Thank you, Josh. Chuck lifted. Chuck Yeager lifted. All right, Andre, Chuck, Mike, Doug, and Bob. B main. We are going on the tone in less than 5. Andre out there, 13.5. Man, that's that's ASOR numbers. That's his fast lap. Chuck right there in the number 2 with a 15.0. Bobby in the 3. Mike
Hour
in the
1 minute
4.
left. The top drivers are Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allered, and Bob Allered.
Andre, Chuck, Bobby. Bobby and Mike battle out for 3 and 4. Mike 0.7. Bobby, don't blink, Bobby. Mike's all over you like white on rice. Oh, Andre comes in. Oh, Bobby flips it. Mike gets by. See if Bobby can get back in the game. Oh, Chuck.
Xavier Cazares Gallegos. Go Bobby and Chuck, I wish I was there.
Yeah, where you at, Xavier? Where's your dad at? Blame your dad for this one. You should be here. Tell your dad I'm mad at him. He should have been here today. If Chuck's here today, y'all should have been here today.
After 2 minutes left.
Oh,
the
watch
top
the wall
drivers
there,
are
Bobby.
Andre
I don't
need
wanna
to
put
buy
your
a
name
Mini
on that yet.
Pacelco, Chuck Allered, and Michael Shelton.
Oh, Andre's like, welcome back, Chuck. Take that, Chuck. Go away, Chuck. Andre, Chuck, Big Mike, Bobby in the 4. Oh, watch the straightaway. Thank you, Josh.
Xavier Cazares Gallegos. Bro Robbie, my dad was racing at Coles for 1RC. I wanted to come so bad I should have just drove up there.
Oh, yeah. 1RC. Oh, yeah. Ah, I forgot you guys are doing 1RC over there. All right. Andre, Chuck. That's actually closer to home for you guys. Andre, Chuck, and Mike. Number 2.
3 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Andre I need to buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allered, and Michael Shelton.
All right, Andre in that Schumacher, gray, orange, and yellow, leading the way. Chuck in a B7, Mike in a TLR, Bobby in a B6.4. So you got 2 Team Associateds, a TLR, and a Schumacher.
Xavier Cazares Gallegos. Do the RC4 4.4 MRTs work on your system?
I think so. Oh, Mike rolls it like a burrito. Like a breakfast burrito. Oh, Chuck stuck. Somebody help him. Yeah, I noticed that. Some do, some don't. Because I know George is using an MRT and it works.
2 minutes After 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Andre I need to buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allered, and Michael Shelton.
Oh, try bringing in Xavier. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Corey, I know a couple of guys here race with them. Some work, some don't. I know that stuff is gold. All right, Andre, Chuck, and Mike. Corey, I'm up. And the plate goes to number 2.
Xavier Cazares Gallegos.
1
Okay,
minute
it
left.
just delivered today.
After
If not,
5
I'll
minutes
take
2
it back
seconds.
to Cole
The
to
top
order me
drivers
the
are
right
Andre I
one.
need to buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Chuck Allered, and Michael Shelton.
All right, Andre, Chuck, and Mike.
All right, Andre, lead him around.
All right,
Chuck in the 2, Michael in the 3, Bobby in the 4.
all right, second place winner. Second place winner is my random plate generator winner. Wiener.
Which one do you give?
Oh, it's already over there.
All right, guys, 15 seconds.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, once you cross the line, you will be done.
Bob Allered done. Chuck Allered done.
All right, Andre is going to take the W.
Andre, I
Chuck
need to buy
finishes
a
in the
Mini Z
2,
Pacelco
Michael in the
done.
3. I
All
need a top
drivers are
3 to stay
finished.
up here for a quick picture.
Michael Shelton done.
Xavier Cazares Gallegos. Nice job Andre, thanks for the sensor wire from a couple weeks ago, I appreciate it.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, 17-5.
17.5 buggy.
Buggy A main.
Race order is Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, Robbie Esplana, Eli May, Fernando Linero, Eli May, Sean Smith, Justin Pacelco, Robbie Esplana.
All right, looking for some marshals out here. I got Andre out here. I got Doug out here. I got Chuck coming. Hey, Rich, can you get rid of that thing right there? Just put it off to the side. That right at your feet, right there. Get that out of there. There you go. Yeah, we don't need that. All right, guys. Go ahead and grid them up. Justin on the point. Sean in the 2. Robbie in the 3. Eli in the 4. Fernando in the 5. All right, guys. Marshall's getting your spots. I got marshals. I got drivers. Got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Nice clean start. Oh. All right, Justin out front. Sean right on his tail. Was right on his tail.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Eli May.
Sean's got a little bit of breathing room. Or Justin has a little bit of breathing room. Sean has Eli right on his tail.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Eli May.
All right, Justin, Sean, Fernando, Robbie, Eli. Everybody's still on the same lap here. 3:35 left to go.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Fernando Linero.
right, guys. Oh. Justin, Sean, Robbie up to the 3. Fernando in the 4. Eli in the 5.
No, we're next.
Two minutes 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys. Justin, Sean, Robbie. $135 left to go. All right, guys. 105 left to go in this one.
One minute 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Justin Pacelco, Sean Smith, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys. 30 seconds left to go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fernando Linero done.
All right, guys.
Justin Pacelco
That's
done.
a race.
Robbie Esplana
Justin's going to take it. Sean finishes in the 2.
All
Robbie in the
drivers are
3.
finished.
Fernando in the 4. Eli in
Sean
the
Smith
5.
done.
Need top 3 to stay up here.
done. Up next, race number 5. 17.5 buggy expert. A main. Race order is Zeke Bullinger, Michael Maldonado, Art Scrimo, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth, Jade Kirchie.
Justin's very fast.
I don't agree, but if that's your logic, I can't really argue.
It's just logic, Zeke.
Yeah, we're just talking about logic.
I guess we're up. I guess we're over there just like not. I literally have to.
It's on set on TTO2 already for you, okay? Okay. Hey, that's 2 plates for you, right, Fernando? Me personally, I'd rather have the
Art Scrimo,
I'd rather have the plates.
Jade Kirchie, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth, Zeke Bullinger.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I didn't. I was gonna wait, but I didn't tap you. I tapped something. You rolled out, yeah.
Michael Maldonado,
Random number generator was number 4, so I was like, I don't want to take home the plate. I make these things. So like, all right. I got marshals out there. All right, go ahead, line her up. Zeke in the 1. Mike in the 2. Art in the 3. Art Screamo, the art of war. Corey, I ain't got time for that. Number 4, Jade in the 5. What happened? What you need? Oh, the sound? I think we didn't have the. It's correct. It's correct, though. Yeah, if you hear a sound, go. All right, Zeke, Mike, Art, Corey, and Jade. Do I got marshals down? I need another marshal down at that other end over there. Need another volunteer. I think you guys should be good enough. You cover right there, Chuck. Yeah, they're not going to crash down there straight away. All right, I got marshals. I got a grid. Zeke, Mike, Art, Corey, and Jade. We are going on the tone in less than 5. Nice, clean, awesome start with my 17.5 buggy experts. Zeke in the 1, Maldonado in the 2, Art in the 3. Oh, who is that? No, Art drops down to the 5. See if he can regain position. My top 4, all less than a second away from each other. Maldonado leading the way. Oh, Maldonado taps. Get him, Chuck, get him. What happened, Corey? You break? You don't got nothing? Your car, is your controller on? Sean, check that car behind you. It's done? It's done. All right, Zeke, Jade, Mike, and Art.
1 minute left. The top drivers are Zeke Bollinger, Jade Kirchie, and Michael Maldonado.
All right, Zeke in the 1, Jade in the 2, Maldonado in the 3. 2, 3, and 4 battling it out for position. Zeke has a clean getaway. Maldonado moves up to the 2, Jade in the 3, Art in the 4. Art and Jade battling it out for position. Zeke has a clean getaway. Maldonado starting to pull away from 3 and 4. Oh, Ark with a smooth, tight line tried to get in. He went on the outside. Good God, that thing just whipped around that lollipop so quick, Art. Good God. All right, Zeke, Mike, Art, my 1, 2, and 3. Jade, 0.7 right behind Art. That's the battle to
10
watch.
minutes left. The top drivers are Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Screamo.
Zeke, the 13-1. Maldonado, 13-0. He has a hot lap. Art with a 13-3. Jade with a 13-6. Corey did have a 13-3.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Screamo.
All right, 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes
Zeke.
left. The top drivers
Maldonado,
are Zeke
Art.
Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Scrimo.
Up next, four-wheel drive, 13.5 Boogie A Main is up next. Do your best, all right, son? Just have fun. You like it? That four-wheel drive car is yours now. We'll find you again. We'll order you a new body tonight.
Yeah, no, I like my solid purple.
All right, Zeke, Mike. Mike in closing in that gap. He's 1.8 right behind Zeke. He is trying to catch Zeke with 1 minute to go.
After 5 minutes, the top drivers are Zeke Bollinger, Michael Maldonado, and Art Scrimo.
That's all right, son. All right, Zeke, Mike, Art. My 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Mike, 0.9 right behind Zeke. That is the battle to watch right now. Coming down the straight A, both of them, 30 seconds to go. Maldonado coming out of retirement.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, last couple turns
Art
will
Scrimo
determine
done.
1 and 2. Art done in a 3. Oh, Maldonado stops it.
Zeke Bollinger done. Jade Kirchie done.
Oh, Jake came in hot like Eli.
All
And
drivers are
Maldonado
finished.
finishes in the 2.
Michael
That
Maldonado
is a
done.
race, you guys. Hey, Corey, come down and take a picture. Four-wheel drive, 13.5 Buggy. You guys are up next. All right. Congrats to Zeke, Mike, and Art. My 1, 2, and 3. Huh? What? What do you mean no throttle? Hold on. Give it a second. Give me that.
You gotta turn the car on. No kidding.
All right.
Up next, race number 6. 4WD 13.5 Buggy.
All right, I need
A
everybody
main.
to do at least one lap
Race
for
order
me.
is Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, Jeffrey Moore, Mark Cooper, Charles S. Plana, Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco. Sean Smith, Mark Cooper, Fernando Linero, Jeffrey Moore, Charles S. Plana.
I just need Andre to check in for me. Straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Let's go ahead and grid him up after Andre checks in. Oh.
Andre, I need to buy a
All
mini
right,
Z Pacelco.
Sean on the point. Fernando in the 2. Jeffrey in the 3. Mark Cooper in the 4. Charles in the 5. Andre in the 6. Probably right here in front of me. Yeah. What are we doing? What's that, Chuck? We're going to open at, we'll see. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. Got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. Nice clean start. Oh. Watch the sweeper, guys. Watch the sweeper. Sweeper is clear. There we go. Let's bring it up here, Jade. All right, guys. Sean
5
out
minutes
front.
left. The top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Jeffrey Moore.
All right, guys. 4:20 left to go. Sean. Andre in the 2. Fernando in the 3. Fernando right behind Andre.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sean Smith, Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, and Fernando Linero.
Oh, right in front of me. Jade's on it. There we go. All right, 3:30 left to go. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go, drivers.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, Sean, Fernando, Andre, Jeffrey, Mark. That's the running order. Fernando, 12 seconds behind Sean. Andre, only 2.5 behind Fernando. All right, 2:25 left to go. Watch out, Art.
2 minutes 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
Go, go, go.
It's that servo. If you bump anything, it gets stuck. Yeah, it doesn't break any gears. It just shifts the whole thing to servo. I mean, I'm not putting it a lot. Yeah.
All right, Sean out front. Fernando in the 2. Jeffrey up to the 3. Mark in the 4.
One minute after left. 5 minutes 1 second.
Go, go, go.
The top drivers are Sean Smith, Fernando Linero, and Jeffrey Moore.
All right, guys. Sean, Fernando, Jeffrey, Mark. That's the running order.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fernando Linero done. Jeffrey Moore done.
All right.
Sean
Here
Smith
comes
done.
Mark. That's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Sean's going to take it. Fernando
Mark
in the
Cooper
2.
done.
Jeffrey in the 3. Mark in the 4. Need the top 3 to stay up here.
Jeff, random plate.
All right, guys. That concludes our race program. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. We will see everybody tomorrow for Oval.
Set it up for our laps if you could, please.
What's that?
I would try and take all of hers out. You think it, like, when it squares up, it's just, you see it like... It's trying to square up in the middle of the corner when you don't want it.
Yep.
And so I would, in two-wheel drive especially, we only run 1 and 2-wheel drive.
Charles Esplana.
With the Schumacher, I was running 0. I would try to take out a little more rear toe. And the other weird thing that maybe you might try 1 heavier rear spring. Because it kind of wants to sit on the back sometimes. And I'm not sure if that's what it's like.
20.7.
And that just robs like a tenth every time it does it. I wonder if, like, what if the one way is a little...
Chuck Erickson.
That would do it? No. There you go.
18.9.
If it's like...
14.5. Jade Kirchi. 13.7. 30.3. 21.1. 14.2. 13-9. 18-6. 13-7. 13-6. 14-3. 17-8. 14-3. 18 flat. 29.1. 17-4. 13-6.
I wasn't sure what brake clean would do too until I saw your thing fall apart. And I'm like, nope.
34.4. 13-2. 17-3. 13-9. 18 flat. 14-1. 35.7. 18-4. 13-1. 17-4. 12-9. 16-4. 13 flat. 18-1. 23.5. 15-8. 13-9. 13-4. 16-7. 15-1. 19 flat. 14-2. 32.7. 14-7. 18-7. 22.7. 14 flat. 13-2. 17-6. 13-2. 15-7. 16-7. 13-1. 13-9. 13-3. 13-5. 27.5. 30.6. Thirteen three. 13-3. 18-4. 14-4. 33.3. 13-9. 15-5. 13-7. 13-4. 13-6. 13-8. 13-4. 13-2. 13-2. 13-8. 19-2. 48 flat. 13-9. 14-7. 13-9. 14-9. 13-4. 14-1. 5 flat. 15 flat. 14 flat.
I saw 13-2.
13-3.
Oh,
I might have got it too.
I thought you had a shoot.
I may have got it too.
Working myself up the second catcher.
Sean Smith. Thirteen eight. Thirteen five. Thirteen eight. 13-6. Rich I break a lot rider. Thirteen eight. 19-3. 13-6. 18-4. 13-7. 13-6. 17-5. 13-4. 17-6. Mark Cooper. 14-3. 16 flat. 13-8. 6-3. 15-3. 35.5. 13-5. 15-2. 17-4. 6-5. 13-6. 14-2. 15-9. 19-2. 13-5. 15-2. 19-2. 13-9. 16 flat. 17-4. 13-7. 16-1. 13-7. 23.9. 16-7. 14 flat. 16-2. 20.8. 15-2. 15 flat. 14-2. 23.1. 15 flat. 17-6. 15-5. 13-6. 14-1. 14-4. 13-5. 13-9.